Hey YouTube, welcome to Let's Get Into It with E and J. I'm E.
And I'm Jay.
My husband Jay and I have been together for almost 20 years. We are doing this podcast because we have had many priceless life experiences. So we feel our viewpoint is valuable. And no doubt we like to have a good time along the way.
Our channel is a different perspective on relevant hot topics of today. So basically something different.
So let's get into it. Hey YouTube.
What up, world? We are back.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
Yeah, right off the bat, I want to say something about my husband's shirt here. I don't know.
Hey, y'all.
I don't know what's happening.
We been in the damn house.
He want to show off his tattoos. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot, honey.
I'm not trying to show off here.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to show off.
I'm just in the comfort of my own home.
He done been working out and shit.
I have been working out. I just came from doing my little mile and a quarter. And,
So
you
he
know,
put
fresh.
on a tank top.
Fresh from a little wash up and,
For the YouTube video.
you know, I'm just in the comfort of, we can't go no goddamn where.
Nope, we can't.
So, might as well get comfortable.
Okay. I just wanted to mention.
That's all. Oh, yeah, my little tatted up, you know.
Okay, go ahead.
Ain't much.
Go ahead, do it.
Ain't much to
do
brag
it. You
about.
know you want to do it.
Ain't much.
You want to show it off.
My lovely wife right here. Everybody know I'm with you, girl. You know. You know how I go.
Okay.
But anyways, y'all.
Yes.
Welcome to another on camera.
Yes.
But let's get into it with E and J.
I'm E.
And I'm Jay.
All right.
You could be anywhere in the world right now, but your ass is at home with us.
Exactly.
But we do thank you for tuning
Yes,
in.
thank you. We appreciate it.
Shit is crazy out here.
Oh my goodness.
If you're watching the news, the numbers is getting more and more outrageous. They saying if you go to the hospital for any respiratory problem, they're gonna link your ass in with the germ.
Okay, and I wanted to say something about that. I saw a program today where doctors said if you feel sick, don't come to the hospital. They said you better call first.
Oh, call your primary doctor.
No, they said call the emergency room and let them know what's wrong with you because they don't want you walking up in there infecting everybody.
Oh, and they'll let you know over
They'll
the
let
phone.
you know if you can come. You can't even go. So that's what it is. That's what we've been saying all along. Don't go there anyway.
Yo. Like I say, if you can do some home remedy shit on your own.
Yeah, it's probably best.
Basically how you take care of a common cold, I would do that shit.
Yes.
Yeah, stay the fuck out the hospital.
Yeah. They ain't got nothing for you. Basically is what they done said.
Or link your ass in with the other germs.
With the rest of 'em.
Shit, and let these doctors get paid off your ass.
Yeah. It's
Straight up.
sad. It's a shame.
But anyways, we gonna be moving on with these sharing shout outs.
Yeah, Jason, Sharon, shout outs. Woo! All right, get them.
As always, we got to pay homage
Yes, we do.
to all our supporters,
Not all of them right now.
all
But,
our subscribers,
but we going to say something.
most of them. Everybody's tuning in. Much love to y'all. Thank you for your support, for
Thank
the
you.
content and the videos that we put out.
My God.
Please, as always,
Yes.
like, subscribe, comment, and share.
We got new lighting, y'all. Killing me. It's hot as hell. Can you feel that?
And my damn hands cold as
He's
hell.
cold. What is happening here?
Um,
That's because you got that tank top on.
I don't think it got nothing to do with the
Yeah,
tank
dude.
top.
He's cold.
I just think that my blood pressure is regulated
Oh
now,
my God.
and I'm just in good health right now. That's what I think. What's going on with me?
He's just in
Because
good
normally
health.
I normally be hot,
He be in good health, y'all.
but now
Okay, he
I've
feel
been cold as of lately.
I'm
So
always hot. It's hot in here.
my temperature is alright.
Okay.
But as always, you are tuned in to Let's Get Into It with E and J. As always, and let y'all know,
There you go. He got a list.
I am reading.
Look, Don't show them too much.
Hold on.
Okay, all right. Okay, you can go push it up.
Right there.
Right there. Stop. Don't do too much.
No.
It's so silly.
I am reading from a paper.
Yeah, you got to. You can't
shit.
remember all of that.
But all our contact information to support the channel and us will be at the end of this video and all the other videos
As
that we
it
put
always
out.
is, yes, sir.
So in advance, thank you for your support for that. Now I'm going to be sharing
The shout outs.
a few shout outs from our last week video entitled Podcast E&J Live on Rona, in which we confused a lot of people with that title.
Yeah,
a lot of people thought we was live.
We was actually live, yeah.
But what we meant was we was live on camera.
Right. Yeah,
So
hey,
we are now.
I want to say something too, because we're not going to go live. Let me just let y'all know we're not going to do that because we can't get along long enough to get through this shit.
Yeah, we might start arguing and fighting.
Yeah, we will fight with one another. We just that's what happens. We done been in this house for how long? We can't go out to eat. We can't do none of the usual stuff we do. So it's on edge up in here.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
Arguing and fighting all goddamn week over the littlest
Okay,
shit.
can we listen? I want to talk about because somebody need to
We
know.
gonna get
Okay, we're gonna
into
talk
it,
about that because
But just let me
go right ahead.
pay homage.
Go right ahead.
And then we can get into all the shit that's on
All of that. Okay.
All right. First one goes to two people who donated to our Cash App.
Yes.
Yancy Horton.
Yancy.
Thank you.
Yancy,
and
you.
Karma
Hey.
52.
Yes. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all for your Cash
Yancy,
App
yes.
donations. We got some new lighting.
Yeah, here we go. See how.
And we got some new microphones.
I hope you can hear us now. Ah, beautiful.
We got some new microphones with the shit. So thank you.
Yes, but Yancy, you'll be giving us that $1.38, man. This time you gave us $13.80. I don't know if you meant to do that, but we appreciate you. Thank you.
Like I said, that lint in your pockets.
That's
All is appreciated.
here it is.
All right, next one goes to Ronaldo Jenkins.
All right.
Yes, people have the option to fast forward the video at any time
They want to
or beat it off our channel.
beat it.
If you don't like us paying
God
homage
damn,
and,
what
and
is
giving
that?
our supporters
Just complaining.
respect at the beginning of our videos, beat it.
Yeah, just go.
Straight up.
You don't have to listen to this. You don't want to. You forced. We forcing people. You better listen to us. I'm looking back. My daughter's making breakfast over here.
All right, y'all. Next one goes to Jordan Boone. Also, thank you for enjoying the shout outs.
Okay.
And we appreciate you appreciating us
We
paying
appreciate
homage
you appreciating us, appreciating you.
to everyone who support the channel and the content.
I think that's a good thing. That's a great thing to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next one goes to a returner, Elboski 843.
Okay, Alboski.
My man is a Carolina Panthers, in which in this past draft, all y'all drafted was defense.
Okay.
Of course, y'all know I'm an Eagles fan, and I don't know what we did with drafting Jalen Hurt. I hope Doug Peterson got something good for him. I just don't understand that pick, but it is what it is. I'm hoping we can get another Super Bowl, but shout out to you, my man.
I just hope who is it that you like? The
Eagles
go. I just hope that so we can have the party. Oh, the party be lit.
Yeah.
Woo! We'll film it. If the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, we'll do a podcast while the party going on.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. It's going to be live up in there.
Yes,
Just
we
like
love
the last
that.
one.
Yes, we love that.
2017 was
Woo!
crazy.
Oh, my God. It was insane up in here.
All right. The next one goes to And You Don't Stop.
All right.
And guess who that is?
Who is that?
Miss Chari Armstead.
Okay, my God, Cherry, and you don't stop. That's right, baby. I love that child.
Thank you for tuning in, homegirl. Thank you.
And you don't stop.
Next one goes to Lisa McGinnis.
Okay, Lisa.
Thank you for your compliment and your support.
All right. Okay. We appreciate it.
Next one goes to 78 Vet. Thank you highly for your compliments and support as well.
Yes. All right.
Next one goes to L. Jones.
Okay.
Peace and love to you. And the last one for this week goes to Paul Agbaku.
Oh, Paul Abaku.
Paul Abaku. I know I'm butchering your joint, but thanks for tuning in and
Nice
supporting
name.
us, yo.
Abaku.
Paul Abaku.
That's hot.
And thank you for all the positive comments.
Yes, everyone.
Everybody hitting the
Appreciate
like
y'all.
button.
Yeah.
People supporting the Cash App.
Yeah.
Thank y'all,
We
man.
appreciate it. We really, really do.
We gonna be here for a long time doing this, so
Yeah, because we're going to be in the house apparently till June. Didn't they say that?
well, yeah, for the state of Virginia,
Yeah.
June the 10th. It is what it is.
Yeah, but we will continue past that. We're going to keep it up. Today.
I'm on my water joint today.
Yeah.
No alcohol.
That's a good thing. I appreciate it. I like the alcohol thing too, though.
Nah,
Anyway, today.
I gotta go to work in the morning.
Okay, yeah, it is Sunday. Today we are going to get into mental health. We want to talk about everyone's state of being and state of mind in 2020. Here it is, April. What's today? The 23rd? What is today?
26.
26.
Sunday, April 26.
Okay, how are you feeling? How is everybody doing? I see, you know what, just to preface this, I see a lot of fear. People are afraid.
Yeah.
People scared.
Yeah, too much watching TV.
It's the
too
news.
much on your phones. They keep hyping the numbers up every damn day.
Yeah, it
And
triples
record
every
numbers,
day.
yeah, and record
breaking numbers.
And niggas is wearing masks in their own cars.
Yeah, then we just saw a video. Let's give it up
That's-
to Urban X.
Yeah, Urban X TV,
Yeah.
Black Dot broke it down.
People are,
Shout out to Urban X.
yes, him and his son Malcolm. Black Dot and Malcolm spoke about folks that's afraid of their own air. You in your car by yourself with a mask on. Yeah, that's fear. That's fear right there. You are afraid. You know what? Let me just say that I haven't worn a mask yet. I just go to the store and do as I do.
Well, first of all, I can't breathe with that shit
Me
on
neither.
my face. And on top of
My
that,
glasses fogging up.
where I work at, I gotta wear goddamn hair nets and
All of
smocks
that.
all over my damn face all goddamn day with a hard hat.
Anyway.
On
yep.
top of that, let alone when I leave the shit, I gotta put a mask on as well. Hell no.
Yeah, well, I
I'm not
understand.
doing all that.
They saying this for safety to protect others.
No, really, the shit really. Oh my bad. I ain't mean to cut across you.
Oh, you see that? We've been working on it, y'all.
I made a mistake and I cut across you. I did not mean to cut across you
We've
and
been
stop you.
working on
stop you in your-
respecting
yes.
other people's situation. Whatever. We try not to cut one another off while we talk.
What you were saying though?
I forgot. Go ahead.
I was saying though, as far as the mask thing, I thought it was just supposed to be for people who have it or who got some kind of symptom to protect others who don't have symptoms.
I heard that initially, but then they changed it up to say everybody needs to wear a mask to protect you and other people in case you have it and don't know it, which is just crazy to me. If you are not symptomatic, how would you give it to somebody?
And I
don't get that. I don't know. Man, I ain't no doctor, but they're saying, you can spread the virus even though you have no symptoms. I thought that's how you get it, from the symptoms of the droplets and shit. If you coughing and sneezing, that's your symptoms, and then somebody could catch it that way. But if you asymptomatic, how could you give it to somebody? It's not, I don't know. Goddamn. It's so confusing. Because I don't know enough about it, it just seems ridiculous to me.
But I think basically, they want everybody to wear a mask just to put people at ease.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's pretty much not because I got it or you got it. It's just, okay, he or she got a mask on, so I feel safe that person is not going to give me
It's not going to infect
the
me.
damn germ.
Well, isn't that a fear tactic?
Yeah,
It's
basically.
you instilling fear in people. You are afraid to breathe. You're scared. You're going to catch something. There's so much shit out here. Wait a minute. Can I do it with you? Let's go ahead and inhale. We breathed it.
Breathe, y'all. I mean, goddamn. I know it's pollen season.
Yeah, and the allergies is real. That's a real thing. But
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
But hey, how can you live? I mean, they're attacking the air at this point. Whoa, she frying some bacon back there. Say hey, Dominique. No, you're not on camera. That's okay. But yeah, they are attacking the air. So now you are afraid to just breathe for fear of somebody around you is going to breathe something on you so that you're going to get sick. Now, this is the scenario. Let's play it out. You go outside, you don't have the mask on. Somebody out here got it. They got the Rona. They start coughing and sneezing. Now you get the Rona. Now what's going to happen next? You're going to get sick. Then you are going to get better. And it's going to be over. And that's all. Mostly what is going to happen, you'll feel bad for a couple of days. There are more people who survive this than die.
And what I'm realizing too, most of the people who's dying from the shit already got underlying ailments wrong with
issues,
them.
Right? Yeah.
Just like peace to Fred the Godson.
Okay.
New York battle rapper who just died.
Okay.
Come to find out, he had kidney failure.
Oh wow.
He had kidney issues prior.
Anyway, right.
To even if I don't even know if he really had the shit, but he already had underlying health issues.
Right. So he could have died from the flu.
He could have died from
if your body is already under attack from something else.
A bunch of situations.
Your immune system is working overtime. It don't have time to fight off something else. You could have caught the flu, and now you are dead.
In which we already know statistics prove that the flu kills more people than this shit.
Yeah. I want to bring up something else. The fear factor of this, I think, is a real issue because that in itself brings your immune system down. Your immune system is low if you are scared. You're not going to be able to be as healthy as you can be because you're afraid.
Yeah.
And another thing. This president, now, listen. Mr. Trump, I don't even know what to say about him. I'm happy he gave us the stimulus. Thank you, Trump. I'm happy about that. But then
mine is accruing a little bit of interest. I'm saving my shit.
Mine is gone. I spent that shit. You see all this. I bought it. But anyway, yeah, you do one good thing and 10 bad things. Are you telling people to ingest Lysol, nigga? What the hell was that?
And
get a lightsaber in your body.
Dumb enough to do this shit. People, they said on Vlad TV this morning that 30 people don't ingested some disinfectant.
What are they doing? Spraying it in their mouth?
I don't know.
This is insanity. Who in the history of the world have you ever known that you can eat Lysol?
But not only that,
Sniffing
on the back of this shit,
what the fuck?
It clearly states that this shit is not for human consumption.
Oh my God.
So whoever dumbass has done that, you can't blame Trump for that. That's just your dumbass.
Yes, that is. But see, this is the thing. Why would you say that? Why would you come out in the open, on a platform? You got a microphone. You're the fucking president. Why did you say you may need to put some Lysol in your body?
Because he knew some dumb motherfuckers was actually going to do that shit.
That's what happened. He said you need to get some light inside of you. Where is light going to be inside of you? It's not going to happen. Or ingest some Lysol. Swallow the damn Lysol. See what happened. You won't get corona because you will die from that shit, you dummy. Good God. It's crazy. Insanity.
Hey, like I tell you all the time.
Yeah.
Whatever you can possibly think of is happening in this damn world. It is.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to think that because my mind is wild. I think of everything crazy. We're going to get into that. We want to talk about mental health on the level of just the black community. Not talking about all the way crazy people who would drink Lysol. Yes, we have been basically targeted with this virus that the black community is catching it in exorbitant numbers, which once again is another fear tactic.
And you know what's crazy? Because at first when the shit came out, black people wasn't even wasn't mentioned.
Yeah, I had heard we couldn't get it.
Right.
Black people is immune because we got melanin.
Now all of a sudden, just like HIV, it was known as a homosexual Caucasian man disease.
Guess who got it?
fucking black
women is the highest numbers.
Whatever, 100%.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be.
So, yeah, every time you turn around. But then, okay, if we want to get into the mental aspect of this, I don't know as far as health numbers. I'm sure the mortality rate of African Americans is higher than it is for Caucasians because we don't like to go to the doctor because of the shit that's going on right now. There's a perfect example of why we keep our ass out the hospital as much as possible. Our diet is not great, but that can be said for a lot of cultures. This diet is not that great.
But it also comes to our financial stability, though. A lot of us don't have a lot of money to get fucking
insurance.
That plus, to eat healthy.
True.
Not only that, a lot of us ain't grow up with a healthy diet anyway. So
True.
Whatever your mother ate is pretty much what you ate.
Exactly.
So
doubt.
When you grew up on fucking collard greens with fat back and chitlins and black eyed peas, macaroni and cheese.
Wait a minute.
All the hog maws. all the potato salad.
I want some pig feet.
Pig feet. Fucking hog head cheese.
Okay.
All that disgusting shit. Of course you're not going to have good health, and that just comes from your financial backing.
True. That is so true. You are exactly right.
So at a young age, we done got a palate of sugary shit.
No doubt.
You like sweets and candy as a damn baby.
I love it.
You like all the goddamn sugary cereals there is out there.
Yep, that's so true.
You know, and you grow up with that shit.
Yeah.
And with all these chemicals and shit in the food.
It is. So, what is healthy? What would you consider healthy then?
Healthy is intermittent fasting.
Okay.
Fasting, let your body, process without food for a minute, but just drinking water, a gallon of water, that shit. I
got
for
some
me,
water.
Yeah, I got some water too on my shit. I see that shit works. Exercising, at least about an hour every fucking day, yo.
Yeah.
Every day, especially when we ain't doing shit now.
True, yeah.
An hour of doing some kind of cardio is
Everybody should be in perfect health as far as
I recommend some kind of cardio.
Exercising, because
you got
time.
Kind of cardio. You don't even need no weights. Push-ups, sit-ups, calf raises, squats. Go outside and fucking run or walk around. Just move your fucking body.
Yeah,
yo.
You ain't got to put a mask on for that. I see people out here now that I ain't never seen in this neighborhood. They all outside because they got time.
It ain't really just eating a healthy diet. It's just moderation, yo. Eating shit in moderation is what I think is good for you. You can eat whatever the fuck you want, but just in moderation.
That's so true. But then how reasonable, how realistic is that? You eating something you love to eat, you probably gonna eat it all. It's all gonna go. I mean, if you think about that in a realistic sense of somebody sitting down, okay, say you love cake, you love it. You got a cake that you like. Or let's go something that I love so much. Let that Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. I had a whole one of them. Just imagine you have that mango key lime cheesecake.
That shit like $10 a slice.
But hey, go ahead and buy the whole cake. You got the whole cheesecake
that
at
shit
home.
Like what, $80 for a whole cheesecake?
I don't know. Probably something like that. But you got one of them in your house. How realistic is it that you gonna eat a slice?
A lot of people will. Everybody ain't out of control.
Like me,
yeah.
I'm gonna eat like half of that
Everybody
shit.
is out of control, or had these repulsive type
compulsive stuff. Yeah,
like you just gotta eat because you feeling sad, or eat because you feeling mad,
or eat because
like
it tastes so goddamn good. Well, that's my thing. Stuff that tastes good, I just go crazy. That key lime. Mango key lime cheesecake. That's both of our favorite. Or I like the red velvet one too. Either or for me. If we had that in the house,
that king.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it.
That mango key lime cheesecake from Cheesecake
Factory.
That shit is on point with that graham cracker crust, yo.
See,
fucking whipped cream on the top.
We might need to go past there.
They ain't open.
Yes, they are. You can carry out. You can get carry out.
I thought they was closed.
You can get carry out. You can't sit down. Yeah, you can just order and pick it up like everything else. But yeah, it's so good. God damn, this thing is so just delicious. It's sitting in the refrigerator. Okay, first of all, we got a 16-year-old in here.
we need a lock on the refrigerator because he just goes in. He don't care. Eat the whole thing. And then my daughter, she love that kind of shit too. So, hey, I mean, you know, everybody wants to be healthy, but how realistic? I mean, there's how many? 90% of the country is goddamn obese. So there's a problem with control.
Yeah, it's the goddamn chemicals that they put in the food that make you addicted to the shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm clearly addicted. Clearly. I love it. It's just, oh my goodness, it's so great.
Yeah, in order for somebody to get healthy, it depends on you.
It do.
It don't depend on nobody telling you you need to do this, you need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you need to be self-determined to change yourself,
Oh my.
to change your state of mind.
He could be a motivational speaker. He really could.
I'm just speaking what I know for myself.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what I'm
right.
saying?
He's right.
'Cause I've been
Everything
trying to. I tried to get her out to the track last year, and that shit lasted all but about a month.
Yeah, I did it for about a month. No, ma'am. No,
And-
ma'am. Not gonna be able to do it.
You know, I couldn't force her to come out
No,
there.
he can't force me to do nothing.
So you just gotta let her do her
yeah,
thing.
hey, you know
I
what?
continue to do my thing, and that's where it's at.
Yeah, exercise. I hate it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I fucking hate it. First of all, I got respiratory problems. I can't fucking breathe. My mind be like, go, do it. You can do it. And my lungs be like, bitch, sit your ass down. What you doing?
That's why you work out light.
Who
bro.
told you? Yeah,
You
I
ain't
was
gotta-
working out light. I was walking when he was running. So, no.
You was kind of like fast walking.
Yeah, I was fast walking, doing the power walk thing.
could've just
But
walked
listen,
regular.
yeah, everybody is different. I feel like all day I'm active doing something. I take care of my triplet nephews and their little sister, who everybody's out of school now, but she doesn't stay during the day. Her mom, thankfully, takes her somewhere else. Triplets, little boys, 2 years old. Okay, I get plenty of fucking exercise. I do not need to get on nobody's track. No.
Well, hey, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, that's good enough for me. I'm fine with that.
I like running on the goddamn track.
He's great. He's good at it.
And
He's doing. I mean, he's
You
committed
like-
and dedicated.
You know, just come from my background. I played football all my damn life.
Hey, high
know.
school, I ran track. Can you believe
I
that?
ran track. You know, my family is
Yeah,
just
did all of that.
We with athletes.
Played
you know,
softball.
in my family.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's what
you know,
it is.
I want to get into the meat of what I'm going to talk about with mental health and the black community, especially. Just, you know, talking about mentally now. Yes, it's a real thing. There's a different diaspora out here. There's you know, everything is like flipped over. Everybody's at home. Nobody's at work. You know, we can't socialize like we want to. We can't, you know, participate in entertainment like we used to go out. That was our thing. We hung out. We liked to listen to the band that we like so much. We would go to the movies. We're going out to eat. That kind of stuff. It's fun. I mean, you know,
out of town.
yeah,
out of
we
the
would do
country.
little.
We
Yeah,
just came from the Bahamas in February.
we did. But,
Vegas,
yeah, we went there.
Atlantic City,
All of that. We enjoy that type thing. Well, no more. So,
Rochester, New York. What up?
yeah, his family's there, so we go
Shout
to the
out.
family reunion every year, and just like a little vacation there. We would take little vacations, just out of town. The next town over, go to Williamsburg and Richmond, places like that, just because the atmosphere is more to do out there. So we would do stuff like that. But damn, we can't even do that.
Yeah,
So,
society
yeah,
ain't gonna never be the same again.
I don't think so. I don't think it will.
Yeah, this is the
People
start.
are afraid.
This is the start of something new right here.
And I don't. Nobody
Yeah.
likes it. It's different. So change is hard to deal with. But really, the mental aspect of this, I don't know. That fear thing is real because there's so many ideas about what this means. I mean, all over the internet. I know the Jehovah's Witness think this is the end of the world. Look at some of their videos. The Jehovah's Witness, they cannot go from door to door no more. They can't have their Kingdom Hall meetings. They are predicting this is the end of the world. So what kind of mental aspect are those people dealing with?
And that shit is fitting right in line with them because that's what they preach anyway.
Yes, they do. They
You know
they
what
call
I'm
for
saying?
Armageddon every day. Every minute of the day may be here. So you better get yourself right, blah, 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 whatever they say.
Yeah.
But there's that fear factor. But then there is your mentality of how you are dealing with everyday life now. What is going on? How are you keeping up here? How are you dealing with life? I know a lot of people out of work.
Not my ass.
No, he's right.
I gotta get the hell up at 4 o'clock in the morning, y'all.
Yeah, he do.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, and I'm fortunate with that as well. I'm working. But there's a situation here. There's a situation that needs to be dealt with. People's mentality is being tested. And we don't have the strongest anyway as far as thinking through problems. And I'm not, putting nobody down on our community as far as, we don't think about things. But we got it hard out here. In this country, we're at the bottom. So now with this type of thing going on, what is happening in people's minds? What is going on as far as their thought process? How are they dealing with it?
But what I'm curious is, all my church folks out there, if y'all believe in God and Jesus so much, now is the time where y'all supposed to be very strong in your faith.
The faith should be kicking in right about now. But hey, some of the people we done ran into is scared to death. What you think this is? What you think? What's going on? What's going to happen?
The signs of the time is coming.
This is it. Oh my God. I'm like, woo, man, get away from here. Get away from here with that. Nobody needs to hear all of that. First of all, the fear has overtaken you, so you're not thinking clearly. And I can't say what's really going to happen. But what you going to do? What you going to do anyway? What you going to do about it? You just going to continue to worry and be scared and put that mask on?
The government gonna do what the hell they want to do anyway.
Yeah, so
we can talk all this shit we want on how we gonna come together as a people.
Blah blah blah.
All that back to Africa shit. All that Black Power shit.
Yeah.
The government, if they want to shut your shit down, they can do it.
And they
whatever
did.
agenda they want to put out there like they doing now,
right,
they gonna do it.
Because
and nobody gonna do shit about it.
As we have said,
but go along with it.
In the last video, I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
You did, but it's all good.
I apologize.
It's all good. I am at peace over here. I don't want no problems with you.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all, we been arguing. I don't want no more arguments, yo.
Please, Lord.
I don't want it no more.
No more of that.
I don't want no. So go ahead, girl. You got it. The floor is yours.
All right. Thank you, dear. You're so kind. I was going to say, what they have done, I have not seen before. I think we said in the last video, they done shut the schools down. I know y'all know. The schools is still closed. And somewhere they opened it back up. I'm not sure. Is it Atlanta? Or somewhere they said it was opening schools back up again.
I mean, Atlanta, I know the businesses is open. I don't know about the school.
Okay, yeah. Somebody, please open the school. Believe this. I'm not mad. Let me stop. Because my son has a job and they are working. So he's working more hours. He's 16. We got a 16-year-old. He need to go to school. He should not be wild and loose up in here while we at work.
Nah, his ass need to go get his own apartment.
Okay, can we talk about that? I don't want to cut you off. But this man, I'm so sorry. There we go again. I'm sorry. But this man always trying to put my baby out. You're not going to put my baby out. He is going to be here. Yeah, you constantly talking about him getting an apartment. How you going to do that?
He got a job. He got 2 jobs.
He cannot sign a contract. He's 16.
I'll sign that shit for him.
No, well, then you're going to be responsible for the rent.
No.
Yeah, you will. They come after you, though. He don't pay it. He cannot move out.
You carry his ass.
My baby is a delight. he like me. He's a little headstrong. He's very smart, and he think he know more than us. And in some cases, he do.
That's not very smart.
Well,
if you think you know more than your damn parents.
Well, you know what? I think most
smart.
people, children, know more than them. I do. They just don't have life experience. They have everything you got as far as your mentality and the knowledge that you pass to them. And the shit that's out here in the street now, they know more about that than I do. That's what I think.
Do this nigga know how to go about getting a mortgage loan?
See, that comes from life experience. You didn't know how to do that until you did it. Life experience will give you everything you need.
Right. So at this point in time, he does not know more than I know.
Well, as far as life experience, he don't. That's true. But as far as his mental capacity, I think it's a attribute to parents who have children that are smarter than them. Just the mental capacity. It's just my thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That was very good. Thank you. So yeah, let's get into that. Let's talk about mental capacity. Let's talk about how to deal with problems that you have no control over. Let's talk about how you was raised, what your parents did, where they got their mental capacity from. Because my family, I'm just going to go from my example. My mother and father were born in the 40s. So straight off of Jim Crow.
Jim Crow's in the 60s.
Was that in this? No. Was it in the 60s? Jim Crow was like in the 20s.
I thought Jim Crow was in the 60s, yo.
In the 60s was the
Civil
rights movement. Yeah, civil rights movement was in. I don't know. But they know about racism. God damn it. You don't know shit. Okay, well, we got timeline wrong. But the 40s was a serious thing. That, I mean, black people couldn't live certain places. I mean, it was a real thing. When I grew up in the town that we are in right now, I grew up here. Racism was real. I've been called a nigger. I remember going over to my friend's house with my other black friend. We going to our little white friend's house. We walking through her neighborhood because she invited us to come over to hang out with her. We were teenagers at this point, and we were all in the same class, that kind of thing. So we going over to her house in a really nice neighborhood in this town. Police rolled up. What you niggas doing over here? And being niggas like we was, we didn't even realize, okay, we going to meet our friend. Like, why did you call me a nigga? You know, how racist is that? We just started, just bowing down. We going to our friend's house. Who's your friend? She lives right there. And we had to walk a couple of more blocks to get there. She lives over here. So, all right, okay. And then he just let us go. But yeah, he called us niggas. 2 little girls, teenagers we were. Okay, I'm going to give you another story. This same white friend that we had, and we love her. I love that. Her name was Greer. Greer, if you're watching this, how you doing? But anyway, we're going over to Greer's house, and her family were going to this pool that was like between our neighborhoods. Our neighborhood is across the bridge on that side, and her neighborhood was on this side of the bridge where the pool was. So she said, we're going to the pool today. So I'm like, okay, great. So we bring our stuff. We going to the pool with her, me and my other black friend. So we driving in their car. We get there. It's like 2 minutes away. We get there. We going in, and the guy says, oh, they can't come in here. Me and my black friend. And her mother said, why not? And they said, you have to be a member of the club, blah, 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 whatever the fuck he said, just making shit up. Because now he's red as fuck. You know how they get when they caught. Her mother went straight off. She was like, we're not a member of any club. We come here all the time and nobody stops us. You're a racist. You're a racist. And I mean, this lady we were like, we are never coming back here. I'm going to have my friends removed from me. We are never coming back here. I'm like, oh. Okay.
Cut across you. I think that's what will stop this pandemic right now.
Yes.
If enough good white people get involved, go up to goddamn DC right now in protest, I think this whole pandemic shit will go away.
Yeah, because, people are people. I say that all the time. White, black, I know there's a problem. Racism is real. But there are decent white people that if they wanted to do something, they would. You know what I'm saying? They could definitely make a difference.
Now's the time because this shit is affecting everybody.
True. That's the truth.
But speaking on my little childhood trauma, mine comes from my mom was battered by my dad when I was a little boy. They divorced when I was very young. I'm the youngest of 3. I got an older brother, older sister, and I'm the youngest. And I can remember being like 3, 4 years old, and thinking back in retrospect, I believe my mom and my dad probably got into some dispute overnight because this was in the morning and they was about to drop me off to the Head Start is what I remember.
Head Start.
And
So
I
adorable.
remember my mom, we in the projects, and she threw a cup. My dad was at the sink, like washing dishes or something like that, and she threw a cup from far across the damn counter into the, towards the sink. And that shit pissed him off to where he's like, yo, what the fuck? And just walked straight over to my mother and punched her in her fucking eye.
Oh,
And
man.
like bust her eye and yelling at her.
Wow.
And I just remember my mom holding her eye, going back upstairs because she was about to go to work. Matter of fact, she worked at the hospital. She worked at the hospital. So I remember she going to had a towel with some ice on her eye, and they dropping me off the daycare. But my dad would drop her off first. So instead of her going into the hospital in her regular department where she normally go, he was dropping her off in the emergency room
Oh my God.
so she can get her fucking eye stitched up.
Oh wow.
I remember that evening, her having a damn some tape, like a bandage over her damn eye, yo.
Oh,
And that shit,
traumatized you.
I still remember.
See that? Yeah.
I'm in my 40s now, and I still can remember that shit. And I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah. The shit.
And that shit just fucked me up to where now, I have the utmost respect for women. I don't even like arguing with her. I be walking out and trying to get the fuck away just because the trauma from
right.
going through that shit and, just seeing my mom and my dad
Yeah.
fight like that and shit. That shit ain't nothing for a child to see.
It really is not.
And I'm kind of fucked up behind that.
Yeah, that's a shame. That is a real shame.
So,
for
just
you
a
to-
little bit into my life,
Yeah,
y'all.
that
A little
as
bit
young
into
as
my
you
life.
were, to see your mother, that's she loves you to death as of today.
And now my mom is so
Yeah.
hard,
Yeah,
yo.
she's
She's
thug.
loving, and she just turned 71 years old.
Yeah,
But at the snap of a fucking finger,
Yeah.
she is ready to
fight.
fight.
Yeah, she has
Like her like growing up, just anything
Right.
piss her off, yo.
because
at the
she's,
snap of a
yeah,
dime.
she's been conditioned.
And I see me. I think I got my temper
Yeah.
is short fused like that as I'm
is.
getting older. Like I ain't got patience for a lot of shit, yo. Especially when I see that somebody's like agitating me
Yeah.
or
Oh,
coming for me
all the
in
time.
some kind of sort of manner.
Yeah.
Like I immediately
Right.
get on defense and be ready to fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh God.
Man, I'm like a beast
He really
when it comes
is.
to shit like that.
Yeah,
yo.
he's usually calm and quiet until we start doing this, and he's really fun. And he's fun most of the time.
Well,
But
man.
some piss him off. Somebody get in his face. Oh man, and it's usually me. It's me because okay. Let me give you a little bit of background. For me, I'm from here in the South. My mother, she has for my whole life just been. How would I describe mommy? She is wild and loose. My mom is crazy. She's just out.
I don't want to talk about nobody's mother.
Yeah,
so
but
I'ma
he
let
know.
her-
He know.
I'm gonna let her talk about
my
this.
dad. God rest his soul, because he was a calm, cool, peaceful dude. He liked to drink. He actually was an alcoholic, and that's what killed him. But my mother, I think that's the reason he had to drink. Dealing with her, the stuff that my mother has done over the years, I actually have formulated my life to be the opposite of her. Everything that I've seen her do, I try to do the actual opposite. And I mean, it's just been hard. I mean, that's my mother. So I have always felt when your dad, like in Jason's situation, his dad was a kind of a bad dude. Okay.
He was an abuser, and he was also part of. He was in Vietnam.
So yeah,
And
right
most
there.
of them guys who came back from that Vietnam War was strung out.
Right.
And my dad, particular job, he took photographs of the fucking dead bodies. So he would wake up in the middle of the night with flashbacks,
he got
yelling, screaming.
What is that? PTSD. What is that?
Post-traumatic syndrome.
That, yes.
He got that shit, and he's 72 years old,
Yeah.
and he's still crazy
Fucked
as
up.
hell.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him in years, you know what I'm saying? Because even after they divorced, he would make false promises to me, a promise to come get me and not come get me. So that shit fucks with me. Yo, I got a lot of, daddy issues, yo.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I really had nobody to no father figure to look up to, growing up. So
Yeah.
And
that's hard. It's hard, especially
trying to raise, my own family.
Right.
I don't have all the tools, and I'm saying it's an excuse for the shit.
Right.
But I don't have all the tools. I don't have the mental capacity. I'm inadequate in a lot of situations, yo, to where I think if I had somebody older for some advice
Right.
in certain situations, should have go a lot smoother. But
True. Yeah.
being how life is,
Yeah.
shit ain't work out like that for me. So
Yeah.
that's why I stress on my son a lot, because you got your dad right here, you got your mom right here. There's really no reason for you to be out of line. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
that's another topic. But
Right.
go ahead, girl.
Well, as you can see from what he said, there are problems with fathers, in the black community. Yeah, that is something that we all know about. I think that if you have a problem with your father, yes, you are going to be lacking. You're going to have a detriment. You're going to have problems. But when you have a problem with your mother, okay, your mother, the person who grew you in her body,
We all come out of it.
yes, okay, if there's a problem with your mother, you're going to have serious problems. I have taken years to get over the shit that my mother did to me and did to all of us, did to my dad. Now, my dad was an alcoholic. So most of my life, he self-medicated. I believe that's what it was. Dealing with her. Because this woman, I can't, there's really just no words to describe how this lady interacted with us. I got so many stories from the time I was maybe 4. The shit I have seen her do, it's unbelievable. This recent thing with me and her, she basically was watching my little niece, my brother's daughter, and she had 2 other children in the house. That's what she does, daycare. So she's watching them. She has a sister who is older than her. My mother is 73. At the time, I think she was 72 when this happened. 71 or 72. 71-year-old woman. She has a sister who is probably 75, a little bit older than her. My auntie, she lives around the street from my mother. She basically acts like she's helpless. She can't do nothing because my mother has to help her. Now, my mother's husband is dead. Okay, my dad is dead. I don't know why my aunt feels like my mom is supposed to take care of her. But anyway, my aunt and her husband, who is still alive, he's in a wheelchair, but he's alive. They locked themselves out their house because they was excited because they bought a car. And it's just childish juvenile bullshit. So, you know what she does? Instead of calling a locksmith, she got her phone. Instead of calling somebody else, anybody who could help get in the house, you know who she called? My mama. Okay? So, my mother goes trotting her ass around the street to break in to my aunt's house. First, she started trying to pry through the door with a crowbar. My mom was 71. Okay. All the whole while, 4-year-old, 2-year-old, and I think maybe a 5-year-old is
all at the crib by themselves.
left in the house. Okay. So my mom.
That's that black shit for you.
Yes, nigga shit. So, she can't pry the door open. Nobody's thinking to call somebody to unlock this door. Nothing like that. They decide that she's going to bust out a window in the back. So, okay, now this talking about, we don't have no money for a locksmith, so you have money to repair a window, though. So, anyway, they break out.
Bought a car, too, right?
And just bought a car. Okay, so they break out the goddamn window and push my 71-year-old mother through a broken, shattered glass window that's busted out, so her ass can get in and go unlock the front door for him. Well, she hurts herself as they push her through. I guess my aunt's husband, Mr. Tony, pushes her through from his wheelchair. You see how ridiculous this shit is? So she gets in there, unlock the door, and then she thinks this is a funny story. She thinks it's funny. She's telling everybody. I'm like, Mom, where was Sheree? Where was little my other sister's children? I don't know. All these babies. I don't know. Oh, they was in the house. Ashley was there. I'm like, wait a minute. At one point, she said she called Ashley to come over and help push her through the window. Ashley is another sister who is, I think at the time, maybe 20, 21 years old.
But the whole crazy part about this is, you was the only one that made a big deal.
Yeah, I
out
did.
of leaving the kids. Even the parents.
Yeah,
was not
my brother. But wait a minute.
upset about the shit.
Hold on. My brother told me what he said to her. Please stop leaving my child here by herself. That's it. He didn't freak out like I did. I'm like, Mom, how you leave these kids here by themselves? They got up. You know these children would leave and come outside. What's wrong with you? And she, well, they was okay. No, they wasn't okay. But see, this is just an example of some of the shit she has done throughout my life. My mom, I can't even talk about stuff she actually did to me. But okay, this is just the latest bullshit. So, okay. I said, hey, I tell my brother, listen, mommy is not good. She left the kids in the house by themselves, around there trying to help auntie get back in the house, which is just dumb. Why don't you just call a locksmith? What is wrong with all of y'all? So my brother did say, could you please not leave my child in the house by herself? My mama called me like somebody had died. Why did you tell him? Oh, she went all the way crazy. It was so sad. It was retarded. So now I just hang up because I was waiting on something like that. So okay, time passed and everybody said, y'all need to make up. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm just sick of her anyway. Sick of this lady. I've done all I can do. I'm just going to leave her alone. But at one point, I think my daughter was off from school for something, and she said, Mom, why don't we go take mommy out or grandma out for breakfast? Why don't we go over and just pick up? Y'all just make up. And I said, okay, all right, I will. So I go over there. The first thing she did was like act like I wasn't standing there when I was knocking at her door. She, hey, Dominique, she's talking to my daughter. And I said, well, I was going to take you over to Cracker Barrel if you want to go. I don't have no money. I said, I'm going to pay. Okay, all right then. So she get in the car, and at first she just starts with the yelling, wow, this time you've been like this, and you acting all. I said, Ma, let's start from here. We're going to move past this, because all the whole family is like upset because we not talking to each other. Let's just move past this, please. Well, I just want to know why you so mad. I'm like, you know what? Listen, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to go there. I want to move past this and start from today. This is going to be a new relationship between me and you. We're going to get along for the sake of this goddamn family. Why don't we just do that? Well, I can't just deal with that when you trying to, blah, 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 whatever the fuck she was saying. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just sick of you. I'm tired of the shit you have done to me my whole life. I'm tired of how you act all the time and think it's okay and everybody's just supposed to forgive you. This lady opened the door. We are on the highway. She opened the door and tried to get out. But you know what? This is not the first time I've seen her do this.
And then she hit your ride. Yeah, she hit your ride back to her house.
Yeah, she got out.
That's when you first got your truck.
Yeah, she got out. I actually pulled over because Dominique in the back is screaming, Grandma. She opened we're going like 60 miles an hour. She opened the door.
And she hitched the ride with a stranger.
This lady, let me tell you what happened. We're on
20 plus miles back to her crib.
We are on a back road, but it's a throughway instead of getting on a highway. So there are like stores and commercial. It's a commercial area. We pull over. She just hops out and starts walking. I'm like, get in the car. What is wrong? It was like 90 degrees outside. What are you doing? So we try to get ahead of her. And I'm talking to her mom, I'm just going to take you home. Get in the car. I'm not getting in the car with you. Okay, so I pulled down a little ways more, and now she's going to pass us again. We're sitting there. She don't pass us. I go through wherever I can find just to look for her. It's just a straightaway, so there's really no real roads to turn off on. I'm looking, she's gone. I call, who did I call? I called my sister-in-law to get my brother out here because she getting him from work. And he's like, stop calling me at work over this crazy woman. So I knew my other brother-in-law was home. So I called Harold. Harold came out and started searching for her. We looking for my mama up and down the highway. Somehow he decided to call and ask Lakita, who lives with my mother, have you seen her? She said, yeah, she's home. She hitched a ride with a stranger and went home. So that's the mental shit I'm talking about. If your mama is off or somehow depleted, yeah, you're gonna be fucked up. I mean, yeah, it has taken me years, and this guy right here, to get me all the way up to a level where I can actually act like I'm normal.
Like I said, yo, we all got problems.
It's the truth.
And most of that shit stem from your childhood.
Yeah.
You know, straight up.
I have noticed this just as far as what I understand. I went to therapy behind her, trying to just get my mind right, just so that I can think clearly. Because I have 2 children here. You know, I've always thought, okay, just do the opposite of whatever she did, because I think she's a horrible person. I now realize she probably went through some shit. I don't know what she went through. My grandmother was my best friend. Her mother, this is the only person I felt like loved me. I loved that lady. She was my very best friend. When she died, I felt like my family died. My dad, being an alcoholic, he was more just a fun guy. You know, he was just fun. We would have a good time with him. But then when he started getting older and sobering up, he just got real mean and, you know, just like a hangover all the time. And then he stopped drinking. So it's not the dude that I grew up with, even though he provided for us. He always had a job. He had a really good, severance pay plan. So he left my mom pretty good. But, yeah, he was not.
She broke as hell now.
Oh, yeah, that woman ran through that money. That's what I'm talking about. Crazy. But anyway, yeah, yeah.
That was tremendous.
It was.
That shit is
and
gone.
she's broke right now. So,
damn.
Yeah, knowing what I know now, I feel like as far as my situation, I'm codependent. If I'm saying that right, I'm one of those people who's seeking approval. All through my childhood, constant, because nobody was paying attention to me. I'm the oldest of 3, and then my mom had a bunch of foster kids too, so it's a whole bunch of us. So I just felt like, okay, you know what, people pay attention when I do good things. I straight A's. I had a 4.0. I graduated with a scholarship to college free. And my dumb ass didn't complete it. I went out to go to school in D.C. and it's too much to do out there. So I just went to work. But yeah, I felt like if I achieve, then somebody will love me. If I do things, I have to work for affection and for love. So, you know, I know it's hard for him because my situation as far as being ignored, if you ignore me, I would go crazy. I just don't know what to do. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't ignore me.
And like for me, see, I'm kind of like an introvert. Like I don't need much attention. I'm not a attention goer. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool by myself.
I think that stems from your childhood.
Right. I don't need a lot of attention. You know, I'm self-preservated. You know what I'm saying? Got self-preservation. You know. I don't, you know, we kind of like yin and yang.
The opposite.
We opposite of each other. So, you know, opposite attract, I guess.
It must have, but yeah, yeah, he's right. That's true. If I can analyze you for a minute, from what I see, because you know I went to therapy, so now I'm an expert. I know everything. No, I'm playing. But listen, from what I do know, from him being so inward with everything, he doesn't express himself when he feels emotional. He just goes straight to anger. Yeah, I think that's your go-to because that's what you've seen. That's what you have been accustomed to and conditioned to, just anger. So he doesn't have the middle ground. He's happy and fun, or he's mad, and anything in between there he just cannot express. So with me and him being together, I always feel alone. I feel why he can't talk to me. He just can't. He just won't. Because I feel like he has made himself a escape from what his family was doing by just going inward. And then he doesn't trust anybody. We've been together 20 goddamn years. He don't trust me with his feelings. So he will keep it in until it boils over and explodes. So it's a problem. We have troubles. We didn't, try to work through it and all of that. And basically what I've learned is just let him be. But, see how hard that is for me. I'm over here plotting murder. I'm going to kill him.
But to cut across though, with me, see, I was, it's basically, my childhood. But now since me and her been together, I have definitely grown to where we do talk and the issue gets out there, but it's like with her, if she's not satisfied from the things that I'm saying and somehow it's not on the same line as hers, and then I'll be like, yo, I don't know how to express what I'm feeling more. So after we done talked and we around and round and round, I'm like, yo, you know what? I don't have shit else to say because I don't explain my situation, my side, the best to my ability. I don't have anything else to say. But she wanted this keep coming. That makes me shut down and clam up.
He won't say
because
that.
I'm just like, yo, I don't know. Why can't we just move on? But she can't move on.
No. Absolutely not. And
I'm just like, yo,
it's a real problem.
Okay, we gonna agree to disagree, yo. We not gonna see eye to eye on this shit. So let's just drop the shit and move on with the day or whatever.
Yeah.
No,
I'm wondering, dude.
You can't. So I clam up because I'm just like, yo, you're not gonna keep arguing with me, and I'm exhausted, yo. We already been arguing and talking for like hours. So I'm like, yo, I am tired, and most of the time we argue, it be like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I gotta get up at 4 o'clock. So I'm like, yo, you done ruined all my sleep. I'm gonna be fucked up all day at this damn place over here. And that's where a lot of my clamming up come from, yo.
Yeah.
It ain't just we don't talk and I clam up, or she don't get a chance to express herself, I don't get a chance to express myself, because all that shit be on the table. It's just it's just not satisfying to her. But whatever I'm saying is not pleasing. Well, so she got to keep coming. Yeah. Keep coming.
Yeah, this
from
is,
this angle, from that angle.
From my perspective.
And I'm just like, man, I ain't got no energy.
I'm gonna have to break in here. I would love to speak on to this, because as he's saying, he can't express himself. The thing with whatever issue it is that we are talking about, mostly if he's done something I don't like, so I'll say something about it and I'll talk to him about it. I want you to know that this is something that I just cannot tolerate. I want you to recognize that this is a problem for me. I'll say something like that right off the bat.
That's not true.
Yeah, you go straight to anger. It's never a conversation.
Not true.
So, well, he denies it. So that's my perspective as far as what
comes after we go back and forth.
No, that's when you can't shut up. You don't. First, you yell and yell and yell for the whole time, so nobody's really listening. No, it's not a conversation. It's just a battle, because he's very defensive. He's gonna defend his side. He has even told me I'm attacking him when I talk to him.
That's the way I feel.
There you go. So
that's the way I feel.
He's always on the defense about anything I say. So if you are defending yourself, you are coming with everything you got, and it's always an argument. And because we're just yelling, and at this point, and when I can't do nothing else, I'm screaming like he is, and now he just shut right down. So, I mean, he has put his headphones on. He has pretended he was asleep.
Most of the time,
nigga, I know you ain't sleep.
Because what it is, most of the time she come to me with something, I'm like, yo, where the hell is this coming from, yo?
I can't.
And it be like some shit that I probably done did like a week ago, or it don't be like no.
Yeah, every day, whatever it is, I come to you that day. I don't wait.
Nah,
I don't wait.
Every
so wait a minute, because you done something else, and then I'll bring up the last other thing, and then I'll talk about this thing,
and then she'll bring up something. Then our past from 15 years ago come up, and then it has become a whole fucking total chaos.
Yeah, it's bad.
Where just past traumas, past issues, past situations coming up. So shit is hard being, dealing with other people is just hard.
It is.
And that's the topic of this video.
Mental illness.
Mental illness. We all got the shit.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, or fashion.
Yeah.
We all got the
Especially if you are black in this country. We don't know how to deal with problems. We don't. Most of our situations just anger. Just mad. You're just going to be mad at it. You're not going to think about it. You're not going to consider the other person. You're just going to be angry. And that's mostly all we know. I think. Nobody has taken the time, and I don't think people got the time to think about how to better approach a situation. I don't think, especially black people, don't really consider the fact that you can handle things a different way. We just get into our thing and we gonna let you know that. Blah, 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 blah.
That pride and that ego shit.
Wow. It's wow. Yeah, and you know what? My mama beat all the ego out of me. I don't have none. My mother beat my ass every day. I can remember waking up in the morning and getting a whip in the hand to go back to bed before we ate breakfast. That's the kind of shit I have dealt with. And you know what? I want to mention, along with that, knowing that all of that happened, I cannot live that way. I can't live knowing or basically using that as an excuse to be the way I am. I worked on myself and I've improved myself as far as what my mother did and what now I'm going to do. Because you got to do that or you'll just be miserable. And every day I choose to be happy. Every single day I choose. You can, whatever circumstances you're in, you can choose how you are going to live out your life.
That shit is up to you.
I choose to be happy. I choose to laugh. I choose to make a joke. Most of the time, it's not that serious anyway. So, I mean, me and him get into it. Most of the time, I end up laughing because we just so mad. It's just funny.
Because we start out with one topic, and then we done argued and fought so much that shit turns into something totally different. Shit is crazy, y'all.
Yeah. Well,
But I don't know. What you want to keep talking? Or?
Well, it's been an hour. I don't know. People gonna look at our ass for a whole hour talking about our shit.
I mean, shit. We ain't got shit else to do. But,
we don't.
We
got nothing to do.
Talk about a few issues we got.
Man, I cleaned out the refrigerator. I done did some concrete work in the back with my planners. What else is it?
I've been waxing my goddamn car.
Everything in this house is clean. I done cleaned up some shit.
I done vacuumed off the steps.
He did that.
Goddamn, changed the sheets on the bed like 3-4 times.
The giant umbrella planner thing is full of dirt and gravel. I mean, I done done everything that's needed to be done blah blah blah. I've done everything that needs to be done around here. So we just thought we'd just do a video on mental health or mental illness, really is what we're talking about. Because I recognize my problems. And I think acknowledging it is the first step to recovery, is what I've always heard. So if you know there's something wrong with you or you keep experiencing the same things, you need to work on yourself. And you can do it. I mean, the internet is full of self-help videos. You can do it yourself. You don't actually have to go to a therapist, but talking to somebody is always good. And because I am in that zone, I want to talk. I want to talk about situations that I find troubling. I want to talk about things that I find to be a problem. And it's hard because Jason doesn't want to talk about it. So a lot of times I'm stuck. Argument. Well, I feel like the argument starts because you're so frustrated at talking.
Well, because the way you deal with situations and the way I deal with situations is totally different. And on top of that, some boxes I don't want to reopen.
See, there we go.
I don't want to go back to that.
You have to.
No, I don't. See? That don't work for everybody, y'all.
Yeah, it does.
No,
it does.
It don't work for me.
If you have
it angers me.
Well, I see that right there, the anger.
Yes.
You got to overcome your emotion when it comes to dealing with somebody.
I'm inadequate when it comes to that.
Well, honey, you can always work on yourself. You can.
I'll work
You
on
can
myself.
work on yourself and overcome that if you want to.
I'm just not there at this stage of my life.
Well, that, you know what? I accept that. I got to because I love you.
Thank you. Love you back. All right, girl. Let's end this.
Okay, that's enough of this
Bye.
shit. All right, everybody out there, be safe, please.
Peace.
Please wash your damn hands. Apparently, that's
Wash
what you
your
need.
ass.
Okay.
That's it.
Yes.
So, if you enjoyed this video and want the hilarity to continue, please support our channel by donating at PayPal.
Also, if you enjoy this video and want the hilarity to continue, please support our channel by donating that Cash App. That's $ENJ Podcast 1. So,
Yeah.
basically, if you coming from church,
Okay.
if you ain't give the pastor the Father's Day, Mother's Day,
Building fund.
Ladies' Day, ladies with the best hat, men with the best suit,
Okay.
donation plate, whatever link you got in your pocket.
The lint. we don't want the lint though. No.
The lint with the pennies.
The pennies. Okay, we'll take the pennies.
Oh, you know how them the old guys be having like a $1.38 with the change in their pocket.
Got $1.38.
We'll take the $1.38. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, yes. We appreciate anything. We are not going to blame you because you ain't gave us enough. We are not going to call you trifling. We are not going to build a school. We ain't gonna do none of that.
And we ain't building no church. I mean, no.
Ramadan. I ain't gonna take
No.
I'm gonna take too much of your
No,
time.
no.
We ain't gonna do none of that.
Nah, but if y'all, in all seriousness, if y'all
Yes.
want to donate, here's all the places you could donate to us to support the channel. We will appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. The buttons to donate are located at the top right-hand corner of our YouTube homepage. So hit them buttons. Hit them a whole bunch of times.
So with that being said,
You've been listening to Let's Get Into It with E and J. Bye.